Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to all you wonderful people. That goes for you too, old grumpy old man. Thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us. Hope hope everybody's doing good. Or as good as going to be expected. Trying to make sure everything is connected. Looks good. There we go. There's always something that gets interference with part of life, right? Part of life. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. Hope you guys can hear us okay. Give me a one if you can hear me. Give me a two if you can't hear me. Oh, wow. Doing Big Kevin Friday night. Fun time. Every day's fun time, you know. Getting up, getting out of bed, checking everything out. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. Oh, some of you guys' names are just killing me. Not my names. I would never do that, of course, because that's not me. Oh boy, yeah. I pumped out. Oh, good. You can hear me. Good. Sometimes it's working. Sometimes it's not. Kind of like a hit and miss. I put out some good videos last couple of days. I just got done making a short. I think it's classified as a short. I hooked up with a man I just met last week, last Sunday, and he was walking by and he started BSing with me, and it was around lunchtime, and he asked me if I ever checked out Cheap Charlie. That's a restaurant, and I go, no, I haven't, and we walked over there. It's not too far away, and we walked over there, and we had I had fish and chips. I think he had like a sausage, kind of like a sausage. What do you call it? Biscuits and gravy. I guess that was his brunch. But yeah, you guys, life is what you put into it. Oh yeah, I met B. Moran. Matter of fact, uh, I was having a show, and he told me he was across the street, and I ended the show quite abruptly, and we hooked up, and yeah, B. Moran, he's a pretty cool guy. Gilda's horse face. I didn't say that. That's just what it says on the screen. Don't kill the messenger. Yeah, but yeah, Beamer around. I like him. We had a good time. Had a good evening that night. He, like I said, he's a pretty good person. Practically everybody that I met is pretty good. Some people you're gonna hit it off right off the bat, and then some people, it's yeah, you know. But always give people, you know, give them the same respect as I would like to have, and pretty much everything goes good. Well, there's a lot of people out there that are boozers. I mean, some people can. Bill Moran, he didn't get hammered that night that we went out, and but again, he's a real decent person. I had a good time with him. Yeah, I met a lot of people. Pennsylvania trucker, Balut John, Big E, Mick Fisher, what's his name? Captain Billy Jack, my good friend up north, up in Chiang Mai, Doug. He's a real. I just got done talking to him around 5 minutes ago, I think. But yeah, there's a lot of good people out there. There's a lot of people I wouldn't want to um, meet up with because their personality is not the same as mine, and we don't have nothing in common. But yeah, there's a lot of good people out there. Always, always have a good time wherever you go. Try to put forth the effort that you're going to have a good time. Even riding the bus, you can have a good time. But yeah, you guys, life is what you put into it. If you is angry at the world and you think everybody owes you, and that's when life starts slowing down and things don't go your way. Because like I said, you got to try to make things happen. You got to try to make things work out, good or bad. Just like a relationship. Sometimes the relationship, it's not going to work out no matter how much you put forth the effort. But again, today is Big E's son's birthday. Happy birthday, little buddy. I met Big E's family many times, but when we were in Vietnam, matter of fact, during my birthday party that Big E took me out, his son was there. Split image of Big E, except compact. But yeah, very very good family that Big E has. Again, if you put forth a honest time and into your whatever you're going to be doing, things usually work out very well. And like I said, Big E's family is very good. He has very good daughters. Um, the mom is April is a very good person. Her and I got along very well. Honeyco and we got along very well. So yeah, it's what you put into it that matters. Yeah. Well. Again, these are your kids, and you should have a wonderful rapport with them. Even when things don't go good, you still should put them high on your list. What is that called? Heck, it's on the tip of my tongue. Untraditional love. No matter what happens, you still love them, which is true. I mean, I talk to my daughters and my sons all the time, all the time. And again, before I left Alaska, my sons came down. They don't live in the city. They work and live up north. And yeah, but both my sons work for airlines. Well, one is it's affiliated with the airlines, FedEx. They have FedEx flights go up there and drop off cargo and packages and whatnot. And then my other son works for Flying Tigers. That's a giant cargo um, company. So yeah, they're very good. And then my oldest daughter, she's graduating from high school, and my youngest daughter, she's still she's in the middle of what do you call it, junior high school. So yeah, they're very doing very well. Their mom makes the effort for me to talk to them. So yeah, very good, you guys. How are you guys doing out there? I put the link out if anybody want to come up and say hello to our beautiful and strong community. Everybody's welcome. Yeah, you guys. You don't be afraid to come up and give us your opinion. Everybody has an opinion. Good or bad, they have an opinion. But yeah, it's nice to meet. When I was doing that walk around the other day, um, I walked past this beer garden, and there was two Brits that I stopped, and they shook my hand and talked to me for a moment and asked me where am I from. I thought they were Aussies, but they told me that they were British. Whole bunch of British people here. That, like I said, they're all good people. Even the Indians are okay. Oh. At that one hotel that I was at, uh, that one hotel that I was at, we had a problem with. Uh, get, get some water. There we go. Had it in the refrigerator. Oh, nice to see a kid. Not, you know, it's just nice that like Big E's son, he is well loved. His sisters love him. The mother definitely loves him. Big E loves him. April love him. So I mean, again, Big E has a very, very good family. Even Nico has a lovely daughter that I've spoken to quite a bit, quite a few times. So I hope Nico is out there and have doing good. Same with the legendary Popeye. I hope Popeye is doing good wherever he's at. Again, there are always going to be haters. There are always going to be haters out there. Um, that's a fact. But we don't have to. That's right. That's right. Nico is a good family man. He loves his daughters. He has two daughters, and he has sons, and he loves all of them the same. So I mean, and so what? How you talk, or your daughter talks to you, and like I said, as long as you have a good understanding and you have a good rapport, I think that's what counts. And everybody makes mistakes. That's always part of life is the mistake you're gonna make. But if you can overcome the mistakes and change, then everything goes better. There we go. But yeah, you guys, life is what you put into it. If you don't put much into your life, you're not going to get much out of it. We got Fred. Fred's in the house. Hello, man. We got a lot of people that's been around for a while. Morning, Kevin. Kevin? Morning, Kevin. How are things? Things are going good. Today's Friday night. It is 8:26 in the evening, and things are always, like I said, things are always going good. You don't have to dwell on the negativity that people will dish out, and hopefully they hope that things are gonna be bad for you. Like I said, there are a lot of people, well, not really a whole bunch, but there are a few people out there that they wish ill upon people, but they don't wish ill upon people that, like, if I was in front of the person, he's not going to be talking smack. Maybe he'll try to hurry up and get the camera out, but because the camera's the phone is his life vest from keeping him from going to intensive care. I know that, but for certain. That's why he puts his camera out. Well, plus he thinks it's going to be a payday for him when he gets slapped. When you hear the slap from around the world, then he's thinking payday. Some people are that ruthless, I guess. They don't want to work, so they'll sue you instead. But again, you guys, Nico, and Popeye, he raised his daughter too. So, like I said, there are a lot of good people out there that hang in there and take care of things. Some people out there will just need an excuse to walk away. Is that good or is that bad? Or is that let bygones be bygones? I can't fix the problem, so just go away. Yeah, like I said, there are a lot of people out there that have uh, ill upon everybody. What's going on this Friday night? Anybody? Ah, everybody likes a good burger. We have a place here that I've been to. My friend Nick told me about King Kong Burger, and that's over by towards Tree Town, and that's a very good place. When I was in Vietnam, I got a monster monster burger. Just a moment. I think I got a picture of it, but this thing was huge. The in Alaska we have Roadrunner hamburger place, and that's one of the best hamburger places in the world. There's two of them in Anchorage. And those burgers are world known because Alaska has so many tourists, and a lot of tour buses will stop there. There it is, man. That beast. It's like two patty, like two of everything, not the buns, but the meat and all the trimmings. I think it was the bacon cheeseburger on Swiss, and boy, that was a very that was a good burger. Like I said, we have King Kong burger here in town, and that both of them would be very high competition. This burger that I'm holding in the picture, they they don't serve damn they don't serve French fries or a drink with it. So that part kind of sucked because I figure if you're gonna spend that kind of money, you should have at least all the trimmings. But yeah, there's nothing like a good. Well, I love fish and chips. In Anchorage, we used to have well, we got quite a few fish and chip places. One of them is made from halibut. The other one is made from black cod. I think most of the fish and chip is black cod. But yeah, you guys, I wonder if some people got their dividend yet. A lot of people, senior citizens, um, at over a certain age, is getting a dividend from from the government, and I'm just curious how many people. Um, Billy Jack, his father, got a good government check. We have Biggie in the house. Oh
What's
man,
up, Buttercup?
it's just a wonderful day. Went out earlier and just sitting down, mind my own business, and this Brit came up and started BSing with me and asked me, do I want to go with them over to Cheap Charlie restaurant over by Tree Town, and we went over there, and he invited me, but I paid. But he did buy drinks, buy beer,
That
and
kind of sounds how it works with you and me. You invite yourself and I pay. I'm just
there
kidding.
you go. I never invite. But
Just
I
kidding.
did call, and ask like what's going on. Like I think your wife, she April, we went over to the dragon, the
Oh
fire
yeah,
fire dragon. Mick Fisher joint was with us. We had a good time.
I remember that. I
We
remember
had
that.
seafood. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I'm only joking. Remember, I'm not attacking you like other people do.
Well, see, somebody misunderstood what you said about like me being in Bangkok and too much walking. But I told him that you told me it would be a better idea for me to be in Chiang Mai or here in Pattaya.
Well, you got to remember this is in context of the time that I said it, which was when you first arrived. You know, when
Yeah, over a year ago.
yeah, when you first arrive, your leg was in worse shape, and you were wearing a brace, and you were just
Yeah,
new. You were only in Asia for one day, and I told you at that
yeah.
time, I think Pattaya, because of your mobility issue at that time, was better because of the bot bus, and I still believe
Mhm.
that even now. But um, you're
Well,
walking
we
all the
we
time
do
now.
like. Oh, well, I always walked. I just never put it. I never documented it. Well, I do document it, but I was just too lazy to take it off of my GoPro.
Yeah, well, you weren't
So,
walking the first few months. You were too busy with the
well,
bitches.
young ladies, no grandmas, no basketball team maker, but you
But
know,
the nice part is like you don't have to choose. Like you could live in Chiang Mai part of the time, Bangkok part of the time, Pattaya. We've been in Bangkok for going on 7 weeks now. It's not like we're never bound to one place. That's the nice part.
okay,
Once you're tired of it or you want to take a break, you just go to the next town, and then you go back to the original one or whatever. But I think Pattaya is better for you because it's just flatter because you were having a hard time with all the stairs, if you remember.
Oh man.
That's
But
that's what I was
remember,
saying.
one stair, you it has an escalator, but it doesn't have an escalator going down.
Yeah, yeah, you're
So,
right.
so that part kind of sucked. Oh, hey, there's something I always wanted to bring up to let everybody know the kind of person you are. I mean, this is
Oh,
good. Don't and
don't don't tell them my
my
worst night ever.
that night that you and I went to Soy Cowboy and we hung out and we went to that one bar that they had that live band and that was very fun. And then I went home, and what met me when I got there, Big E called up. I think it was 7-Eleven, and he put together a gift basket for me. And when I got back to my hotel, like half an hour later, that gift bag a package was already there, and I said, man, because like I said, that was very thoughtful of you because you thought maybe I needed like something like to eat or some fruit and stuff. And in that gift bag, there was so many there was a couple of sandwiches, some soda pop, there was a couple of beers, little bit of everything inside that package. And I always wanted to tell you thank you for that but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
no
it was
problem,
very
man.
good that
Because
you thought of that
I, well,
because not many people do that.
you were only in your second day. You were very emotional. You just spent time with your sons,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's emotional. Like you take 40 hours in a
Well,
transport to get here. You're disoriented. So all I thought was, hey, I'm going to make this guy feel at home. That's what that was all about. Just a little thoughtful thing to make you feel like not lonely. I guess I don't know what I was thinking.
yeah. Well, it wasn't lonely because I just was with you in Bangkok, but I did feel overwhelmed a little bit because I didn't know what to expect.
I know, and so I understood that. It is Kevin. So say hi to Kevin, you guys. They 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 are very friendly with you, as you remember
Oh
from,
yeah.
especially from Chiang
Oh,
Mai.
in Chiang Mai, yeah.
They really thought you were so funny. So, well, hey, I just
Hopefully
wanted to
not
let you
looking.
know that no, 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 you're the most guapo guy in the genre, from what I've been told. By the
What's
way,
that?
you're the most guapo guy in the genre, from what I've been told. The night that the before you got the gift basket, though, I was just going to tell you because I was just in that place recently, like a couple of days ago, and that girl remembered you, and she asked you, "Can you
Oh.
come? Can your friend come back and give me another night of happiness?" That's what she
Hey,
said.
she was a good. I like. Well, she was a little. She wasn't chunky, but she was healthy. And boy, she like I said, she was very
Oh,
nice, and she was hanging on me and everything.
oh
Even though
yeah.
you was buying drinks, but she was very. I remember her very well. She
She
was a
was
good person.
totally hot. She's only 24 years old, and she walked up to me and said, "Where's your friend? I really want him to come back." So it's scoreboard. You put points on the board, and that's all that matters. So, anyway, look, I got to run here, dude. I just wanted to say hi. I'm happy for you. You're doing awesome. You're doing great with your walking. Keep it up. And I heard that you made all that money last month, $1,749 on super chats. So keep
Yeah,
up the
yeah,
good
that's
work,
me.
Big Kevin. All right, got to run. Got to run, buddy.
All right, my friend.
Take care.
Have a good day.
You
Hey,
too.
tell Mick Fisher I said hi, or he could be listening. We have a guest today. Oh, we don't have a guest. We did have somebody, and he maybe he wanted to talk to Big E, but come back if you want. Thai hospitality is very good for sure. Yeah, it is, buddy. Yeah, it is. I'll put the link back out again. Again, we had. I mean, everybody has their moments. You know, we're not gonna agree or some. Yeah, you know, but you know, sometimes we have a hiccup, but you shouldn't let hiccups ruin your relationship and everything. I mean, I'm talking about like a hiccup with the lady, with people that you associate yourself with. But again, everything is what you put into it. If you don't put much into your relationship, you're not going to have much of a relationship. Like I said, Nico, he has very good relationships wherever. If he goes to Panama, if he goes to Colombia, or if he goes to the Philippines, or if he comes to Thailand, he's a very energetic person. JLB. From Steve from the basement. Got to get out of the basement. Got to get out of the basement. Kevin, Big Kev, big, yeah, Big E, a dinner, yeah, you know, I can't take all of them, but Big E, like next time he comes here, we'll go out and I'll treat him food, but it can't be a Western, like, you know, where they have like a Western name. But if it's a local business or local food, then I can afford that. But but Big E, he has a huge tribe. I don't want his daughters to go. "Grr, grr, grr." I'd be like Uncle Frank and buy the most expensivest of everything. Just joking, Frankie. We know it's over exaggerated. You wouldn't do that. Yeah, you would. JLB. Finally, JLB always leaves a message afterwards saying that he missed the show. Well, he's here today. Welcome. Welcome back to the bullpen, you guys. I hope everybody's doing good. Hello, peeps. How are you? You, Steve. Wow, okay. I hope everybody's doing good. Just kick back and relax. Have a good time. Try to have a good time. I want to give a shout out to Pennsylvania Trucker. I also want to give another shout out to my buddy Steve Havoc Master. Havoc Master is a very CFD. Long time no see. How are you doing, my friend? I am still here in Thailand. Been here over a year now. Because 9 months. And then I went to Vietnam for 3 months. And then I've been back here. I've been back here 2 months. And this is going on my third month. So one more month will be my fourth. Next month will be my fourth month. So I've been here over a year. Some people, oh, he hasn't been here for a year. Yeah, I have. Like I said, these people that want to debunk you, they're very comical. John, how you doing? Welcome back to the bullpen. We got Timmy in the house. CFD's in the house. Nice to see you guys come back, hang out with us. Oh, what is this? You know, please show me that. My bank account would be very happy. Oh. Thanks to Biggie, you owe Biggie a few dinners. Yeah, Biggie, like I said, him. Oh, Don the legendary Don C. He's a very good person. He helped me out quite a bit. Drove me to Bangkok. Went to the Philippine embassy. Yeah, and we last month we went had a good dinner, seafood dinner with Captain Billy Jack. Check out my video that I put out. But yeah, I think my I might have $150 for my YouTube pay. Hopefully, we won't know until maybe Monday. Then my regular check, then my Alaska check will, so quite a few checks coming into my account pretty soon. So that's always nice. How was Vietnam? Vietnam is what you put into it. If the hotel was very nice. It's an older hotel. Um, I showed Mick Fisher and the girls my room. They seem to like it quite a bit. Yeah, Vietnam. I went to Ho Chi Minh first, Saigon, and that was my first place, and I stayed there for like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and I was in District 7, and that was a very nice place. I enjoyed. Everything was at your fingertips. Like you go outside, just like here, you go outside, there's a restaurant. You go outside, and right there's your BART bus, jeepney that you could just get in. So everything is right there, just like here. So Saigon was very nice. Um, Da Nang was okay, but if I exhort, how do you say the word? If I exhort myself more, it would have been better. Um, but yeah, Big E and his family invited me out to many different places. Matter of fact, Big E invited me when I was in Bangkok. Big E invited me to go with him over to Hooters in Bangkok. I turned them down because I was tired. Especially like that night we went out to Soy Cowboy and we hit the different good clubs there. Like the disco club, I think. Yeah, it was like a disco. Only a few people were dancing, but they had live music, and that's what I met. That see the girl that I met, Biggie didn't say. The girl that I met, she was a waitress. She wasn't a working girl or nothing. She was a waitress, and a waitress, a hostess. But she bring drinks to our table, food to our table, and made sure that we was taken care of. So again, she wasn't a working girl. She was just a nice nice person. That yeah. Again, if you're a prick to people, people are gonna be a prick back to you. But if you treat people good, then everything is gonna fall into place. Sooner or later, things will go good. We got 25 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us here in the bullpen. Hit that, smash that like button, you guys. And if you really want to do good, hit me up with that super chat. Some person gets angry when I get PayPal or super chat. I don't know why he gets angry because maybe he wasn't very successful when he was monetized, and now he's not monetized, so he's angry about not hitting the mark. Oh heck! But again, that's not my fault that he got demonetized because he didn't do it by himself. He didn't demonetize. He was he got the boot. PayPal for you, buddy. Hey, PayPal. Like I said, PayPal is good because we get the money right now. Um, um, Super chat, we got to wait until I think the 22nd, 23rd. That's when we get it. So again, PayPal is instantly. And the other part, Super chat, if you're patient, it's all good. But at the end of the month, not just me, but a lot of people, we feel the crunch at the end of the month. Mick, are you in Ireland? I think he is from Ireland, or he's in the Philippines, but he's from Ireland. I think. Don't quote me because there's a man out there. He's like a know-it-all on everything, and if he hears one piece of poop crap, then he thinks it's gospel. Like somebody just text telling him that just a moment, let me read this. Later, Kevin. I'm off to work. Hey, my friend Fred, have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Be safe, my friend. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Everywhere. There you go. That's a good answer. He is from everywhere. Ricky Drama. You know, he says he doesn't wish ill upon nobody. That's what he says. But deep down, I remember hearing him talk about Warren H. And I heard him say, "Die, die, die." Everybody else heard that too, not just me. That old man wished ill upon a lot of people, even 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 the flat earth man. So I mean, again, there are a lot of people that are out there that they wish ill upon, even the ill, even the sick people. That old man don't care. So yeah, that's kind of sad that people wish ill upon you, even though he says, "I don't wish ill upon nobody," but deep down in his black heart, that little acorn, he does wish ill upon. And then he comes back and says, see, that's karma. But when it happens to you, just like when you had those kidney stones, that must have been calmer. So I wish everything that you wish upon people, I wish the same back to you. No, I don't. I'm just joking, buddy. I don't wish ill upon you or anybody because that's the good person that I am. Again, you guys, don't forget this is all entertainment purposes only. Only entertainment purposes only. Never forget that. But yeah, you guys, wherever you're at, wherever you are, going to be always have a good time, have a good experience. I think that's very important is having a good experience whatever you do. Just um don't overdo it. Don't burn your bridges. Yeah, don't burn your bridges. I think that's very important. Is don't screw up. Uh, Again, don't worry, be happy. Oh shit. Live life to the best you can. And don't worry about the little people talking. But again, everybody feels their age. We're not young no more. We're never gonna, there is no fountain of youth. So you just gotta, well, some people will because they are afraid of death or they're afraid of losing their look. Man, this one person, he lost his look a long time ago, and all the vitamins and all the healthy foods is not going to help him. Ricky knows things. Yes, Ricky knows that make. Well, maybe he does. I'm sure of that. Well, Ricky is a very knowledgeable person. He's been around the block just like Big E. Big E's been around. So again, once you've been around all these places, it's you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn things. Um, Blue John, he does a lot of reading. He's a very knowledgeable person. Um, my buddy, well, Steve Havoc Master is very knowledgeable. I hope everything is going good in his neck of woods. And my good buddy Pennsylvania Trucker, give a shout out to him. I hope everything is going good with him and his health. Yeah, like I said, we have a lot of good people in our community. Give a shout out to Bama. I hope you're doing good, my friend. Hope you're hanging in there. And Shar, if you're listening, don't give up. Never give up. When you give up, that means your hope, your faith goes away with it. So don't give up. Mr. Whipple. Oh heck. Bama top man. I like Bama's okay, but we haven't heard from him for a while. So I hope he's doing good. What is this? We haven't heard from Mark. Well, Pennsylvania trucker, Mark, he's driving his truck all over the country. And when like right now, it's daytime over there, it's nighttime where we are at. So but I do understand that he is doing a show or have done shows from in his truck, so he's doing good. His back, like all of us, again, we none of us are young, So when we have a surgery on our legs, on our back, on our heads, things take more time for us to heal. I mean, we're not gonna just jump out of bed and then go jogging or hop on the treadmill. Hey, I bet you that treadmill hasn't been used for a long time. My opinion, of course, only. But yeah, Pennsylvania trucker, he's very good. He has good health, good cheer. He's planning on going to the Philippines soon. Or he did say he was planning on coming here also. So again, people, people. Jim, have you kept in touch with PV? There you go, Jim. PV's on Pennsylvania trucker. Hope he's all right. I see a blog that it's yeah. Again, Pennsylvania trucker is doing fine, and he is doing good. So yeah, water. Matter of fact, more water. My refrigerator. I never dialed the temperature. So if I stock my refrigerator up with water, it freezes. So I got to take it out and let it thaw. PV. I apologize. PV Peter Van Dever. I haven't heard from him in a long time. I hope he's doing good. Again, there are people out there that wish ill upon everybody. Even their own kid, he wishes ill upon. How many people, how many fathers would call social service on their own kid? I mean, that's bad enough that he called the cops and called these different YouTubers their work site and everything, but calling on your own kid, he could if he was really thinking about his kid, he can go and do a wellness check and see how his grandkids are doing. But no, the prick called social service on his his daughter on trying to get trying to cause problems with his own kid. No wonder why she don't want nothing to do with him. I mean, you know, yeah, like I said, the guy the guy is a very lonely little person. He's not happy. He's not happy with his current relationship and his current life that he's having right now. He definitely, this person definitely needs to get away from YouTube and live his house. He does get a nice house. He does have that. I mean I mean for like living in the Philippines, his place is okay. But how many rooms does he really go and hang out in? You know, or does he just walk past from outside to inside directly into his bedroom and turn on the air conditioning? I would assume that's what he's doing. And does he let the dogs in those other rooms? No. because the dog is going to piss its shit all over the place. Again, these are just speculations. Everything is just speculate because he's not a private person. He's just a protective person. He just, he doesn't want, that's why that's why he says no face, no case. So people, again, you guys never take medical advice from this elderly person, because if you get sick or hurt, he's gonna say that wasn't him. He never gave that advice, but he says he gives advice on a daily basis, and he goes, "You all heard it." But if one of you guys gets sick and you're gonna sue him for like liability and stuff, he'll deny, deny, deny. How do I know this? That's why he don't show his face. No face, no case. If Bama listened to the show, had to show that he wasn't afraid of him. Well, you got to be afraid of him because, he's a dirty, spiteful old man, and he is going to stick it to you no matter what. One nut. Why do they call him one nut? I'm sure there's a reason for that. And then he did try to put himself on that wheelchair girl. He tried to force himself upon her, even though he's telling everybody she came on to him. Yeah, right. Yeah. He's always the victim. Always the victim. But yeah. Who's gonna take advice? There's a lot of simps out there. They will believe anything, especially when he's out showing the vitamins. Take this vitamin. This is my top 6 vitamins to cure all. Yeah, you guys, whatever you do not take advice. Spiritual advice, health advice, sexual advice. Now, Gilda, you could take sexual advice from. She got 8 kids, so she must know. she must know a thing or two. What did she say? What is on the Copycat channel? I have 2 hands. I have a mouth. And then old one nut comes back and says, and she absolutely does. She don't miss a beat. Man, you gotta love the Copycat channel. Whoever is doing the Copycat channel out there, I salute you. Because you definitely, I mean, the videos are way too long. Nobody watches. They might skim, fast forward, but they don't sit in for 5 hours. That's how many times he has a show in one day. I said, man, that is just ridiculous. And he says he goes out and does things. He don't do shit. And that poor housekeeper he has, the burden that she has. She goes, Frank, we did it last Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. Because she says only once a week. And the lights are out. She don't want the lights to be turned on. She don't want to look at old wrinkled. These are just speculations, of course. Only only. Entertainment purposes only. That's what she said. Entertainment purposes only. Oh, you guys. Gotta. Oh, here's my Bose speaker. Don't know if you can see it, but here's my Bose speaker. I got it hooked onto my. But when I'm traveling, it has a small carabiner that I can hook onto my mouse backpack. What's a mouse backpack, Kevin? Is it small? Is it really a mouse? You heard of mouse phone cases? Well, they also make heavy duty backpacks, computer bags, camera bags, day bags. Oh heck, very funny. Hey, and you want to know something even funnier? I make more money than he does on my Social Security check. That's the funny part. And that's not including my Alaska check. You know, Frank, he gets angry about that. Don't get angry. She's very smart. Well, or cunning, to dodge and weave him. That's why she has the kids. That's why she has all the kids come over. Free food. Because, she don't want to put a burden on her husband. So, old Uncle Frank, old stepdad, he'll feed you guys. Oh, fuck. Just joking, old Frank. Just joking. We know that you're good and your caregiver. She helps you out all the time. Yeah, thank God for Gilda to put up with your shit for so long. That definitely a good woman, because not many people would tolerate you for all the shit that you do to her and put her through all that. Don't make her read no more lists that you made. Boy, that poor lady, she was falling apart. English is not her first language, right? I'm gonna get you, Kevin. Oh, how come you don't invite people on your show? Come on, Frank, invite somebody up on your show. Let them talk and tell what's going on in your neighborhood. I know he's saying, I don't know how to invite people. Just like he doesn't know how to take pictures and use a camera. If I can do it, you can do it. Here's a link if anybody want to come back up and hang out with us here in the bullpen. Hit that like button, you guys. Hit that like button. There we go. There we go. But yeah, you guys, always have a good time. Not on somebody else's behalf. Oh, what's going on, Doug? Looking good. You're looking good too. You are looking good. I'm trying to look good. It's not easy looking this good. I don't got my leg brace on. I didn't have when I did my walk around a couple of days ago. He's saying Kevin's wearing his leg brace. I never wore my leg brace. When I do long distance or if I'm at the airport, I'll put my leg brace on. because when I wear the leg brace, then I get pushed around in the wheelchair, always in the front of the line, front row seats, on the first to get on the airplane. If you have a mobility problem and you're at the airport, ask for a wheelchair, and they'll give it to you free. I normally tip the person that's pushing me around, especially if it's like in a big the Seattle International Airport. That's a very big airport. LAX is a big airport. Hong Kong airport's not that bad, except when you got to do like stay in long lines. I'm not gonna stand in no long line and wait. I'm just gonna get in the wheelchair. They'll push me all the way in the front line over at immigration, and it just gotta outfox the fox. Oh boy, well when I'm walking. I'll use this for example. When I'm walking, I had this, and I'm trying to look on the ground and walk and have my camera out. And again, I got to clarify. In my knees, I need to have both knees replaced. I have a knee replacement. I have no cartilage in my knees, so my knees grind 24/7. Anytime I get up and walk, my knees the bones will grind against each other. So yes, I am in constant. I don't do drugs no more. I wean myself off the drugs. Flying circus is in the house. Flying circus. The old man saying, "Oh, that's common for him to have." He's saying that you had a stroke, and he's saying that like everything is your fault, more or less. It's not messed up for him to think that way. But I remember you leaving a message on my on about my channel and stuff, and about the show that I just had, and you were telling me that you're on vacation right now, and you're out and about doing things, and you're on vacation. So hats off to your flying circus, and hang in there, and don't listen to negative people, because people will just try to make them look better than the other person. But flying circus is in the house, so I'm glad that you're out and about, and I'm glad that you're doing good. Yeah, I'm glad that you're doing good, and I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. But yeah, you guys always take care of yourself, because you can't rely on him. He would never do anything to help out. I would never. I would never take advice. Look at this. Would you take advice from this person? Look at that. Honestly, look at that. Are you going to take health or life coach advice from this person? Man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty. That's like skimming the bottom of the bucket. And Gilda's not. Gilda. Come on, Frank. She licks her hand, start wiping his head, keeping his hair from bouncing up, looking like a man. She's embarrassed whenever she probably has to be like a caregiver and help him, because he wouldn't probably leave the house looking like that. My opinion only, of course. How old? Well, he claims 71 years old. He claims that. I am 63 and I don't have the same problems that he has. And I definitely don't have problems picking up women. Oh, there's a young one. Matter of fact, this is the one that I'm 90% of the time with. Bye. Thank you for coming out and enjoy your weekend, my friend. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good night, Flying Circus. She's cute. Well, she's fun to be with, and you know she don't eat. Well, they all Filipino Thai women. They all eat a lot. Um, they say they don't eat much, but man, 4 or 5 times a day they are eating, especially food that they're not accustomed of eating. Then they're hungry. They're like a hobbit. Yeah, that's a good thinking about like that. She most of the women are like a hobbit. They want to eat constantly, which is not bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong, you know. But again, eat, drink, and be merry. Live life to the fullest, and always have a good time. Wherever you go, whatever you do, put forth the effort. I know it's hot outside, and wear don't wear a coat when it's 90 degrees outside. Um, you know, there's always you got always common sense. Here's a picture of Big E and I. Big E and Mick Fister and his family. We went out to this is in Da Nang, and we went over I think it was a burger place. I think they had everything: the pizza, burger, coffee, um, ice cream, everything that they had. It was there, and it was walking distance to the ocean, and there's both of us hanging out. Again, Big A is a very good host. His family is very fun to be with. And again, I had a very good rapport with all of them. Huh. I don't know, Tim. Okay, I wouldn't know, but I don't go out with them. I know a lot of them because they see me walking around at different places. So and then like I said, living here in Pattaya for over a year, you get to know and meet different people all over the place. Like I said, people know me, and they treat me good out on the street. Some people, their neighbors, they might have lived there for like how many years, and their neighbors still don't know who they are. They probably know who the woman is, they might know who old Gilda is, but do you really think people invite him to parties? They probably do invite Gilda because she's a local, but you don't think that you don't think that you know they're gonna invite him because he is talk of the town. I could be wrong. I've been wrong a few times, not many, but you know. Here is the same picture, but different. It's a different day, of course, and there's a whole group of us having lunch or dinner and having drinks. His whose wife? Big E's wife, or because the old man, they're not married, they're living in sin. Oh fuck. They are living in sin. God will punish them. Oh, fuck. Just joking, old Frankie boy. Just joking. Nobody cares who you're banging. And he says he likes to have women his own age. Bullshit. Bullshit. Nobody wants to be with a woman his own age. He's just happy that she's what 50 years old and he's like what 71 ish. So again, Gilda, we all salute you, and one day you're gonna have it all. Make sure you go to the with the lawyer and make sure everything is in order. Because baby, his time is ticking. Because he's 70 years old. A lot of people don't make it into like 74, 75. So he's going downhill. I don't wish ill upon you. Not you, Gilda. But the old man, he wishes ill upon everybody. E.T.'s in the house. 70-year old. 71. Yeah. How, Frank, to be honest, how come you never told anybody where you met her? Was it Thai friendly? I know you didn't meet her at church, at a basketball game. Well, how do you do that stupid chuckle? Because you think it make you sound like you're young. Or are you chuckling because you're peeing on yourself? Just curious. People want to know. People want to know. But Frank, that old man, he always says that he don't go out to the clubs and go out to the bars and stuff. But he's with two Filipino women, and I know they're not Gilda. And look how young he looks. He looks good there. There's no P marks on his shorts. BK's in the house. There's no P marks on him. And the women are short. Look, is he standing on like a platform to make him look taller, or is he just sitting up straight to make look like he's probably telling those girls hunch over a little bit. Let me give you the appearance that I am taller. But Guild is taller than him. Bama is taller than him. That's a fact. Everybody's seen it. Just don't listen to me. But you already know his height and his age and his frail looking body now. Yeah, I'm not frail. I did have heat exhaustion. You guys always be careful because that could sneak up on you, especially if you perspire quite a bit. But look that up in the on Google about heat exhaustion is different than heat stroke. See, I made a mistake because I didn't look it up and I just assumed that I had heat stroke. But heat stroke is when your vital organ start shutting down and then death comes after that. But heat exhaustion is when you exhaust yourself. Little kids can get it. Elderly people can get it. People that are fit can get it. I had a lot of people made comments telling me that this one subscriber was telling me that his mom was in Greece and she got heat exhaustion. So yeah, anybody can get heat exhaustion or hypothermia anytime. You just have to know the signs to what to look out for, and hopefully you can prevent it. There is good advice on the internet. For God's sake, don't take any health advice from old know-it-alls. Because I wouldn't want nobody to take his advice and then something bad happens. Even on medicine, don't take his advice. Don't take his advice on eating habits. Look at this guy. He's not healthy. That's why he takes all the vitamins. Smash that like button, you guys. We got a few more minutes and I'll call it an evening. I'd like to thank Big E for his feedback that he gives us. I'd like to thank him also the way he treats me. He treats me very good. I also like to thank him for the PayPal that he gives me. There's quite a few people that give me PayPal, and I like to thank you guys for coming out and reaching out instead of doing it on. I mean, there is people that give me PayPal. I mean, not PayPal, Super Chat, and that is very good too. But Big E and these other people go out of their way to make sure that I'm doing okay, that I'm going to make it to the end of the month. But yeah, you guys, there are a lot of good people in our community. Don C is a very good person. I know the old man cringes when he hears Don C's name and when I'm praising him and his lovely wife. The old man hates that. But nobody, that kind of frame of mind that this person has, he don't like to hear praise for other people. He wants to hear bad things happening to other people. He don't want to hear about the good stuff that people do. So yeah, Don C is a very good person in our Filipino community and in the Thai community. He is a pillar all the way. We got Steve in the house. How are you doing, Steve? I hope you're doing good. Hey, Kevin. Wow, you really been. Well, like in my cameras, I got a camera here, I got a big camera here. Um, but I got a whole bunch of stuff um in my GoPro. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I got inside that I had to take out. And I am lazy. Nobody wants to do editing work. Nobody wants to download and all like they this is easy. All you gotta do is turn it on and then talk. But nobody wants to do the extra work. But you want extra money, you want extra recognition, so you got to do a little bit extra, and then you get it. Tim is saying, "Nice to see you, Steve." There you go, buddy. Don C, yes, Don C is and he's still working, but he works. Well, one, he owns the company. I mean, but he loves the kind of work and everything that he does. He and he got a lot of people that's underneath him. Smash that like button, you guys. Hit that super chat button, you guys, just to make some people uneasy. No, like I said, I have you guys go in my PayPal and hanging out with us, and I appreciate that too. Like I said, might not be a whole bunch, but every little bit counts. And again, I'd like to say thank you for Big E for helping me out time to time. Like on my birthday, he called up and asked me, "Let's go out, let's do something on my birthday and stuff." So yeah, and then that gift bag package that he sent me, that he went above and beyond, above and beyond. I'm sure the old man, he has the same treatment from his viewers. Well, but Mick Fisher did take him out. Um, um, Rick, what's his name? Ricky Drama's friend that went to visit Frank, and then Brevis, and then the old man was fixated on Brevis's girlfriend. So he was like, you know, and the other day, couple like a week ago, Gilda's daughter was there, and he was secretly filming her. So yeah, when Brevis said that the old man was like looking at her in a goofy, uh, scary way, I believe that because he was doing that with the camera, trying to film her. I mean, that's kind of sick. Normal people don't do that. So again, I'm gonna let you guys go. It is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. Hit that like button if you enjoyed my show, enjoyed my entertainment. Only entertainment purposes only. Only. Uh, so thank you guys for coming out. Give a shout out to Big E, Don C, all these good people out there, and my buddy Pennsylvania trucker Steve, not Steve Montelli. I like Steve Montelli. He's okay. Havoc Master, my buddy up north, Doug, over in Chiang Mai. He, my buddy Doug has his lovely daughter spending some time up there, and they're out doing things as a family. Going to like the elephant resort up there, and his lovely daughter had a they were eating something and she chipped her tooth, and her father went and she had to have x-rays. Then they find out that a couple other teeth that need to be worked on, and my buddy Doug flipped the bill, and it was like $500 to have a root canal, x-ray, and the whole tooth rebuilt and fixed, and it cost $500. And he said he was happy to help his daughter out. I mean, fatherly love, fatherly love. You just can't beat it. Fatherly love, grandfather love. When I seen my kids, my son's daughters, my granddaughters, we had a good time together. Again, you gotta family comes first, right? Come on, Frank. Let's go. Hoo-yah. I mean, look at Nico and his family relationship, and his mom's relationship, and his daughter's relationship, and his son's relationship, and Popeye with his daughter's relationship. I mean, what else do you need? I have a good relationship with my daughters and my sons and my grandkids. Life is good, buddy. Life is good. What more can you ask for? And look at Big E's extended family that he has. He has a beautiful wife and good kids that are growing very quick. So again, there are a lot of good people out there. They're not haters, and they don't wish ill upon nobody. Like I said, life is good. Life is what you make of it. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. We had a good crew of people watching and hanging out with us. Thank you guys for coming out. Always eat, drink, and be merry. Live your life, you know, live it the way you want to live. And don't let the little people bring you down. Nobody needs negativity. And I talk about Frank, the old geezer, because he talks shit about us. So I just want to show him what it feels like. It's not a good feeling to be hated the way he is hated in our community. He says it doesn't affect him. Yeah, it does. It affects. I'm laughing, but again, if because again, he said when Mr. Jordan goes away, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. Shit, walk away. Even though he is despised and hated, and people heard people saying they want to go and visit him one day. I don't know what they want to visit him about, but I'm sure they want to take him out behind the woodshed. No, that can't be true. He'll take that camera out, that cell phone, start filming. I think Fazio did that once. Yeah, you guys live life to your fullest. Be happy. Don't worry about what the other guy's doing in their life. But he is. He's worried about everybody about being happy. If he's not happy, nobody's going to be happy. That's just how he thinks. Nobody should have that kind of hate in their life. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Once again, have a good weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. And don't worry about what the other guy is doing. Honestly, nobody cares. But I'll talk to you guys later on. Check out my videos that I posted. Don't forget to leave a comment after the put a like up. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later on. And again, have a good night. Be happy. Have a good weekend. We we are practically finished for the night. Had a matter of fact, I might even go downstairs. Like nice. I didn't have. I had lunch this morning or this afternoon, but I didn't have nothing else. So, because I wanted to have a show with you good people. Oh, don't worry. Be happy. Famous word to the lesser people. Just be happy. Be happy you got a lovely companion, caregiver, whatever you want to call her when you're not angry. And I know you get angry at her and her kids all the time because that's how you are. Don't be hateful. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. I'll talk to you guys later on. Have a good weekend. There we go. Yep. There we go. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you all later. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Just like the song goes. Don't worry. Be happy. All right, you guys.